What is up, fellow YouTubers? 1 second. Greetings again, fellow YouTubers. This is a wand that I made. I know that doesn't mean much to a whole lot of people, but I digress. There was a video by a YouTuber called The Kennedy Studio, and they made a video called Severus Snape, Anything, Another Love. And if you're a huge fan of Harry Potter and you know how Severus Snape story plays out, it's seriously fucking powerful. And that's just my take as a Harry Potter fan. But if you know the story of Severus Snape, let me explain it to you. And then after Snape graduates Hogwarts with Lily and everyone else, Snape was madly in love with Lily and he couldn't have her. So, I know the feeling. To a point. Like, oh, haha. Look at Cobra. I've had several women I couldn't date. And to watch them date assholes and get their hearts broken. And they never give me a chance. And all I can do is sit and watch silently while the women that I care for get their hearts broken. There's nothing you can do about it, except let them make their own mistakes. Snape is what you'd call a double agent. Harry Potter preaches that love is the most powerful magic. I would digress personally because I feel like love is an overused concept. But that's just me being bitter about my own circumstances. But when you read the book, you don't see it coming till the last book. And you relate it to your own struggles because every woman I've liked has rejected me since 4th grade. And there are women I've tried to care about, but it backfires and gets thrown in my face. It's so bloody powerful. And I'm not saying that in the sense of magic, but like emotionally powerful. It showcases what a brilliant author J.K. Rowling is. It's not fair. I'm so bloody sick of all the stupid shit in our society. I'm sorry. Then you escape the reality of what we're going on in this fucked up society that we live in, of people who can't figure shit out for fucking shit. Like, if you haven't read Harry Potter, you don't fucking know the whole story if you haven't read it. But if you've read Harry Potter, and you know the series like the back of your hand, and you've had shit luck with love, and people are just fucking assholes, you'll watch this video and it will hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, I make my own handmade wands, and I sell them on Etsy. Professor Snape is one of my favorite characters next to Voldemort. And a lot of you are probably going to laugh at me and go, "Oh my god, Cobra, you're such a Harry Potter nerd. It's pathetic." That's what I call my drink combos. That's another reason why I said potions class is in session. It's because drink combos are really a form of potions. Chemistry is a form of potion making. So magic does exist in the real world, just like it does in Harry Potter. You just gotta figure it out and realize it's not exactly like the books, but it is there. You know, and all the women that have rejected me in the past, eventually I learned to just let it go and go, that's her loss. I'm not trying to show off my wand, but this thing is pretty freaking sexy. I added the glass. Oh shit, I dropped it. We're good. And like, people are like, "Oh, you're such a Harry Potter nerd. What's your house?" Slytherin. I love snakes. This is a beautiful wand. I'm never gonna snap it. Harry whips out his wand and goes Protego, which is a protection spell. Sort of like when I do a circle of protection kind of thing. Here's the thing of it. Harry grew up with a headmaster named Albus Dumbledore, and Snape was one of the bravest characters in the series. That's exactly what I admire about Lord Voldemort, is the fear he would strike in his enemies. Let me put this up. 1 second. Magic is very much real, but it does not exist like it does in Harry Potter. Otherwise, I'd have too much fun with the Cruciatus Curse. My enemies would get their souls sucked out by a Dementor while they're getting Sectum Sempra and a Cruciatus Curse. And right when their soul is completely sucked out, I would relieve the other two curses, on top of injecting them with basilisk venom. And it'd be just enough to give them an inch from existence. My YouTube trolls ought to be lucky that Harry Potter isn't real. You'd be getting Sectum Sempra, Cruciatus Curse, a Basilisk Bite, and having your soul sucked out by a Dementor. And even after I've relieved you of your soul being sucked out, and I've relieved you of the basilisk venom and everything else, I'd be like, well, the Cruciatus curse would be just my own personal amusement, watching you writher on the ground like the pathetic little worms that you are. And I'm like, that is just a cold and cruel fantasy, and I have to acknowledge that my trolls are more miserable than I am, and I cannot do Harry Potter spells like they can. Because I assure you that I would be more powerful than Dumbledore and Voldemort combined, and more terrifying than Voldemort. Like, no, this isn't fair. And it's like, well, mate, you picked your fucking sides.